Friends, today we will do subject verb conquered. First point is number. The basic principle of subject verb agreement is that singular subjects need singular verbs and plural subjects needs plural verbs. Now come to person. The rules regarding the person are as follows. The first person, singular or plural, takes a singular verb. Like in this sentence, I like the scenery. Here the subject is I, that is first person. Next sentence, we like the scenery. Here the subject is we. We like this scenery. Now come to next point. The second person, singular or plural, takes a singular verb. Like you. You is second person. With you, we are using like this scenery. Singular or plural takes a singular verb. Here we are using singular verb. The third person, singular, takes a singular verb. He likes this scenery. Here we are using third person he. With he we will use singular verb. The third person plural takes a plural verb. If we are having in a sentence plural subject like they like this scenery, here they is plural and with they we are using like, that is plural verb. Now come to next point, and the next point is uncountable noun. When we use an uncountable noun as the subject of a verb, we use a singular form of verb. For example, honesty is the best policy. Fear begins to haunt him. I hope it's clear. Now come to next point, that is singular and plural nouns. When we use a singular noun as the subject of a verb, we use a singular verb. Plural nouns take a plural verb. For example, the moon was shining in the sky. The sun is about to set. The children were swimming. The farmers were plowing. Here it is clear, when we use singular noun as the subject of a verb, we use a singular verb. If plural noun takes place, then plural verb we will use. Now come to next point, one of plus plural noun. When the subject consists of one of plus plural noun, the verb is singular. For example, one of the girls was singing. One of the girls was singing. Here the verb is singular. Was is singular. One of the students was talking. Because here one of plus plural noun. देखिए students क्या है बेटा plural. One of, but we are using it with one of. उसमें से एक, students में से एक. One of the students was talking. One of the birds was chirping. Now come to next point, long subject. When a clause or a long group of words is the subject, we have to be careful to make the verb agree with the subject. For example, the chairs, here the chairs is plural, which I bought yesterday are very costly. The woman whom I met in the market was my friend's sister. Here it is not a simple sentence. So it is clear, when a clause or a long group of words is the subject, we have to be careful to make the verb agree with the subject. Here the chairs which I bought yesterday, here are is agreed with the chairs. Here the woman singular and here the verb is was. Once again you can see it. The woman, you know it, WOMAN, woman is for singular, and for singular we are using was, and for the chairs we are using are. So it's very clear, so be careful. Now come to next point, introductory there. The verb has to agree with the real subject that follows the introductory there. If the subject is singular, then there will be followed by a singular verb. If the real subject is plural, then there will be followed by a plural verb. For example, there is no chair in the room. For example, next one is there are no chairs in the room. So it is clear, if the real subject is plural, then there will be followed by a plural verb. There are no chairs in the room. Once again, see the next example. There are 50 boys in the class. There is one girl in the class. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now come to next point. Two or more nouns. When two or more nouns function as subject, a plural verb is used. For example, Satish and his sister have gone to see a movie. Here Satish and his sister are more than two. So we are using have. Next sentence, my friend and his father are meeting us tomorrow. My friend and his father are meeting us tomorrow. Now it's clear. Now come to next point, that is distances, weight, etc. For distances, weight, height or amounts of money, we use a singular verb even when the subject is plural. For example, 10,000 rupee is not a small sum. 3 kilometers is a small distance. 500 feet above sea level is not a great height. So it is clear, for distances, weight, height, amount of money, we use a singular verb even when the subject is plural. Here we have used singular, even plural subject is there, we are using singular verb is. And here we are having 500 feet, but we are using our subject verb is. I hope it is clear. Now come to 10th point, plural names. With plural names, the title of a book, the name of a house or a hotel in plural takes a singular verb. For example, the Arabian Nights has interesting stories. The Hotel Brewers is a 5-star hotel. Next point is plural nouns with singular meaning. Noun which are plural in form but singular in meaning usually take a singular verb. Mathematics is not an easy subject. Next, economics is a dull subject. Measles is an infectious disease. The latest news is that the criminal has been arrested. Here, noun which are plural in form but singular in meaning. So it is clear, mathematics is a subject name. Economics, we are always never use mathematics. That is wrong. So always use and say mathematics, economics, measles, and we are using here singular verb. It means singular, but it resembles like S क्या show कर रहा है कि ये plural है, but it is not plural. That is singular. So noun which are plural in form but singular in meaning. Its meaning are singular. Mathematics, economics, measles, the latest news. कभी भी new नहीं होता, news होता है बेटा. So it is very clear. Meaning is singular. That's why we are using singular verb here. Now come to next point, singular noun with plural verb. Some nouns which appear to be singular in form take a plural verb. For example, some nouns which appear to be singular in form take a plural verb. For example, the police have arrested 3 terrorists. The Indian cricket team won the match. Here, noun appears to be singular in form take a plural verb, but we are having here plural verb with them. So Whenever using the word police, the Indian cricket team won the match. Here we always use the plural form of verb. Now come to next point. Collective nouns like group, crowd, flock, regiment, etc. are generally followed by a singular verb. For example, a group of boys was playing in the ground. A crowd of people rushes into the hall. A regiment of soldiers was marching towards the town. Here it's clear, beta, that is a collective noun. A group of boys, once again we can see a group of boys, a crowd of people, a regiment of soldiers. Here we will always use singular form of verb. Singular form of verb. I hope it is clear. Now come to next point. Class nouns such as food, furniture, clothing, etc. take a singular verb. This furniture is very old. This imported cutlery is very costly. His clothing consists of a bulletproof jacket, a blue pair trousers and some other items. It is very clear. Class nouns such as food, furniture, clothing, etc. take a singular verb, and in every sentence we are using singular verb is, and again here we have used the we will read the sentence once again. So that is, his clothing consists of a bulletproof jacket, a blue pair of trousers and some other items. Here we have used the verb consist of a bulletproof jacket, a blue pair of trousers and some other items. So here we have used singular verb. Now come to next point, that is some nouns which appear to be plural in form when preceded by a pair of take a singular verb. For example, shoes, scissors, trousers, etc. A pair of scissors was. A pair of trousers was. A pair of shoes was. A pair of scissors was taken out of the drawer. A pair of trousers was washed by the servant. A pair of shoes was bought by him. But when these nouns are used with a pair of, they take a plural verb. His shoes have worn out. Here we are not used it with a pair of. So here his shoes have. My scissors do not. Here we have used plural form. Which form? Plural form. You can see here once again beta. His shoes, because यहाँ पर क्या use नहीं किया हमने, we haven't used the word a pair of. His shoes have. My scissors do not. This is plural form of verb. Now come to next point. Some nouns are preceded by a lot of, a plenty of, a great deal of, etc. These nouns take a singular verb when they refer to amount or quantity, but they take plural verb when they refer to number. A lot of people visit the exhibition. A plenty of water was supplied to the villagers. It is very easy beta, now it's clear. And please now come to 17th point, that is when a singular subject is joined by as well as, in addition to, except, etc. with another noun or pronoun, we use singular verb. For example, Sohan as well as, his brother has come. My father, in addition to our neighbors, has gone. Here we have used singular verb. Everyone except Satish was present. Singular verb is used. Now come to 18th point. A singular verb is used with singular pronouns. For example, each, either, neither, anyone, etc. Each of the boys was given a prize. Neither of the students was absent. Everybody has helped her. It's clear. Once again you can read the sentence. Each of boys was is used. Neither of the students was absent. Everybody has helped her. Now come to next. When two or more subjects are connected by nor or. The verb is used according to the number of the nouns nearest to it. Neither she nor her sister visit the temple. For example, either they either they or he is telling a lie. Here we have used singular verb. Now come to next point, that is a collective noun such as a jury, committee, family, etc. takes a singular verb when it is considered one unit. But when they are regarded as individuals, they take a plural verb. The jury is about to give its decision. The jury are divided. Here jury is giving decision. बेटा common decision दे रहा है. Here we will use is. But when their decision is divided, यहाँ पर आप देखेंगे for example the jury are divided. अब jury अलग अलग मत में हो गए हैं. They are not having a same decision. That's why here we have used is and here we have used are. So that is the main point. Always check out that they are giving one decision or different decision. If they are giving different divided, then we will use are, means plural verb, and if they are having a same decision, then it is, means singular verb. Now the committee is meeting tomorrow, means they are aggregate, they are ready, they are combined. The committee have decided to raise the membership fee. Here we have used have and here is. So that is again the same meaning. That is, if they are individuals like collective, then we will use, if the collective noun is there, then we will use singular verb. If we are not having a collective noun, then we will use a plural. Then we will use plural noun. The family now live in London. Now next point is 21. When some nouns are regarded as one unit, they take a singular verb. Bread and butter is a wholesome food. Brick and stone is lying scattered all over the place. Here are the nouns which are used always together. Means bread and butter, brick and stone. So we always use singular verb. Time and tide waits for none. Time and tides waits for none. The novelist and poet is dead. Now I hope it is very clear. So now you all are supposed to complete this given exercise, read the sentences and do it and send it to me in comment box. So all have to do this exercise. Okay, bye.